Good morning, friends. So, I hope you have revised the sums that we did yesterday of exercise 11, finding the area of the quadrilateral, a general quadrilateral, the parallelogram, the rhombus, the square, and the rectangle. Today, we move on to further sums. So, let us see. The first topic we have for today is finding the area of a general polygon. Now, a polygon is a closed figure made up of straight lines. A polygon is a closed figure made up of straight lines. If it is made up of three lines, we call it a triangle. Of a four line is a quadrilateral. But here you can see there are five sides: AB, BC, CD, ED and AE. So this is called a pentagon. It is called a pentagon because it has got five sides. Now we have to find the area of this pentagon. That is a polygon, this is a pentagon. So what is done here, you can see in the first figure, it's a plane figure. We have to find the area of this polygon. That is the area of ABCDE. Now what we have done is, we have conveniently broken down this polygon into convenient shapes. So you can see in the second figure, we have drawn a diagonal AD. Okay, so it divides it into two figures, 1 and 2. This is a triangle whose area can be found out using the formula half base into altitude. Here AB is the base and E, let us call it EM, is the altitude H. What remains is now the quadrilateral ABCD. So that quadrilateral ABCD is also broken down into convenient shape. So ABF is now a triangle, CGD is another triangle, and BCFG is a trapezium. How do you notice a trapezium? Because this is a right angle and this is a right angle. So the coincident angles are 180, means BF and CG are parallel lines. So one pair of opposite sides are parallel, hence this becomes a trapezium. So the area of the entire polygon ABCDE is area of triangle AFB. So this is the area of triangle, this is AFB, plus area of trapezium BFGC. This is BFGC, the trapezium, second part. Then area of triangle CGD. So this is CGD, and area of triangle AED. This is entire AED. When we add these four areas together, then we get the area of the entire polygon. So what are we doing here is, whenever a general polygon is given, here they have mentioned a pentagon. We can have a 6-sided hexagon or a 7-sided heptagon or a 8-sided octagon. Yes, we can have any shape. What we are going to do is break up the polygon, break it up into convenient shapes, then find out the area of all the shapes separately. Area of all the shapes will find separately, then we'll add them all. The areas are added together, and by adding them you will get the area of the entire polygon. So this is what we are supposed to do in this next topic. So we have learned to find out the area of a quadrilateral, of a parallelogram, of a square, of a rectangle, of a rhombus and a trapezium, and we are going to use it to find it find the area of a general polygon. So let us see a few examples first and then we can move on to the sums. So the first step given to us is divide the following polygons into parts. So we have to divide. It is telling us to divide. So you can see this. First let us count how many sides there are. 1. FG is one side. GH is the second side. HI is the third side. EI is the fourth side. And EF is the fifth side. So it is a pentagon. Now we have to find out the area of this pentagon. So the first question is, divide the polygons into parts, it is triangles or trapezium, to find out the area. So this is figure 1. Try out by yourself how will you break this figure up. Okay, you can pause the video here for a few minutes, think of it, do your division, and after you finish you can continue the video to find out what is my solution. So have you tried it out? So let us check. We have got triangle FEI. So this is one diagonal we have drawn, FI. FI is the diagonal. So this is now a triangle, right? So what we have got? Triangle FEI. Now we'll draw an altitude and we'll call it GM, the altitude M. So M. So we end the triangle FGM. This is the triangle. Then I'll draw an altitude here and call it N. So I've got another triangle HNI. So I've got three triangles here, triangle 1, triangle 2 and triangle 3. And this one is 90 degree and this is 90 degree, so the lines are parallel. So I have got a trapezium. Trapezium GMNH. This is the trapezium GMNH. So I have divided the whole polygon into 4 parts. 3 are triangles and 1 is a trapezium. Right? Now again you can pause the video and try out the second one, this figure 2. Try it out first and then start the video and compare the answer. So have you tried it? Let us see what your answer is. So first thing what we are doing is first we draw diagonal NQ, a convenient diagonal NQ whose measure must be given. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 sides here. So this is a hexagon. The convenient shapes would be now, first drawing MA, one altitude, RN, second altitude, RB, second altitude, OC, third altitude, and PD, fourth altitude. So now we have got how many figures here? 6. Triangle ONC, then trapezium OPDC. You've got a trapezium OPDC. Then we've got triangle PDQ. Then we have triangle NAM, triangle NAM. Then we've got trapezium ABRM. So trapezium ABRM and triangle RBQ. So we have broken the hexagon, the 6-sided hexagon, into 6 convenient figures. And we know the formula to find area of triangles, that is base, half base into altitude, area of the trapezium, h by 2 L1 plus L2. So what we have done here is, we have broken the polygons into convenient shapes. We'll find out the area separately, then add it together to get the final answer. In the first question, the solved example, they have told us to break up the polygon into convenient shapes. So I hope you have understood this clearly. Now since you have understood this, we'll try out a sum to see how it works. Now here we have a polygon ABCDE. So you can see in the diagram, the polygon ABCDE is the pentagon, is divided into parts. It is already divided for us. So here we don't have to do any division, it is already divided. Find the area. Here AD, the whole AD is given 8 centimeter. AH, so from here till here, AH is given 6 centimeter. Now you can see AD is 8 centimeter, AH is 6 centimeter. So can you guess how much will HD be? You can take a guess to see how much will HD be. AD is given and AH is given. So how much will HD be? HD should be AD fully minus AH. So AD minus AH, that is 8 minus 6 gives us 2 centimeter. So HD is 2 centimeter. Okay, then we have got AG. AG is 4 centimeter. So now only this much part, this AG is 4 centimeter. So if AG is 4 centimeter, how much is AF? Do we need to find it? Let us see whether we need to find it or no. So we'll first check out what we need to find out. The perpendicular BF is given 2 centimeter, BF is 2 centimeter, CH is 3 centimeter and EG is 2.5 centimeter. Now first of all, let us see what we need. So first we'll write down what we need. Area of polygon ABCDE equal to area of triangle ABF. So I'll write ABF plus area of trapezium. Trapezium, what is the area of the trapezium? BCFH, the trapezium. BCFH plus area of triangle CHD. CHD plus area of triangle AED. The whole triangle is taken together. This whole triangle is taken together. So there are 4 parts. Part 1, that is triangle. Part 2 is the trapezium. Part 3 is another triangle, and part 4. Now let us write down the formula. What is area of triangle ABF? Yes? What is the area of triangle ABF? It is half base into altitude. So here AF is the base and BF is the altitude. So I will write half into AF into BF plus area of trapezium is height. Now these two are the parallel sides. Yes? And these two are the non-parallel sides. Since this is 90 degree, FH is the height. So it is FH upon 2, the height upon 2 plus L1 plus L2. That is BF plus CH. So I'll write here BF plus CH plus area of triangle CHD is half base into altitude, that is half into CH into HD plus the triangle below, this triangle, the big one, has got a base, that is half into the base is AD and the height is GE. Okay, now let us see what is given to us. Is AF given? Yes. AF is 3 centimeter. Is BF given? Yes. BF is 2 centimeter. Is FH given? FH is not given, right? So how do we find FH? How do we find this part FH? Now we see that AH is given 6 centimeter and AF is given 3 centimeter. So we can see FH equal to AH minus AF, that is 6 minus 3 should give us 3 centimeter. So let us check now. How shall we check? We got AF is 3 centimeter. Now we got FH is 3 centimeter and we had HD as 2 centimeter. So 3 plus 3 plus 2, 6 plus 2 is 8 and we have AD equal to 8. So we now know what is FH. FH is 3, BF is given to us, CH is given to us, again CH is given to us, HD we found out, that is 2, then AD is given to us and G is given to us. So now we have found out all the values which are needed. So let us put it down. Half into AF is 3 centimeter into BF is 2 centimeter plus FH we have got 3 centimeter upon 2 plus BF is 2 centimeter and CH is given 3 centimeter plus half into CH is 3 centimeter into HD. We found out HD is 2 centimeter plus half into AD is 8 centimeter and G is given 2.5 centimeter. This 2 and this 2 gets cut. This 2 and this 2 gets cut. 2 ones are 2 4s are. So we have got 3 plus. Now what do we do here? 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 3s are 15. And 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. Plus 3 plus 4 into 2.5, that is 10. So we get 10 plus 3 13 plus 3 16. 16 plus 7.5 is 23.5. So you got the answer 23.5 centimeter square. That is the area of the polygon ABCDE. So I hope you have understood the sum properly. If not, then you can rewind the video and check it one more time. So then let us move on to the next sum. Now we have to find the area of the polygon MNOPQR. You can see it is a 6-sided hexagon. Okay, the altitudes NA, OC, QD and RB are given in the figure itself. You can see they are given in the figures. AN, QC, BR and DQ are all given in the figures. Okay, and the other ones, that is MP, the whole of MP is 9, MD is 7, MC is 6, MB is 4 and MA is 2. So this whole thing is 9. Then MD is 7, MC is given 6, MB is given 4 and MA is given 2. Now before we go there, let us write down the formula in the equation first. Area of polygon, what is the name of the polygon? MNOPQR. How will you find out the polygon? We'll add the area of triangle. First triangle is M and A. So area of triangle M and A plus the trapezium NOCA. The trapezium, let me write trapezium NOCA plus area of triangle OCP. area of triangle OCP plus area of triangle MBR, area of triangle MBR plus area of trapezium BDQR, area of trapezium BDQR plus area of triangle DPQ. So there are 6 areas we have to find separately and add it. Now I write down the formula. Area of triangle MNQ, that is half base into altitude. So it is half into AM, the base, into AN, the altitude, plus the area of the trapezium NOCA. Area of trapezium NOCA, here AC is the altitude, so I will write AC upon 2, the height upon 2, into sum of the parallel sides. The parallel sides are AN and OC. So I will write here AN plus OC plus area of triangle OCP, that is half base into altitude. So half, the base is CP and the altitude is OC, plus area of triangle MBR, this triangle, that is half, the base is MB and the altitude is BR, plus area of trapezium BDQR, the BDQR, this one, that will be BD, that is the altitude BD upon 2, sum of the parallel sides BR plus DQ, and area of triangle, last triangle DPQ, that is half into DP into DQ. Okay, so this formula we have written. Now let us put down the values. So we have half into AM. AM is given, M is given 2, so AM is 2 into AN. AN is given in the figure as 2.5, so into 2.5 plus AC. Now is AC given to us? AC is not given to us. How we can find AC? MC minus MA. So from MC, if you minus MA, you will get AC. You will write here AC equal to MC minus AN. MC is given 6, AM is given 2, so 6 minus 2 is 4. So I will write AC as 4 upon 2. The height AN is 2.5 as given in the figure, and the height OC is 3 as given in the figure, plus half into CP. How do we find CP? I need CP. So what will I do to find CP? You can very clearly see that CP is equal to MP minus MC. So if I do MP minus MP, I will get CP. So CP equal to MP minus MC. How much is MP given? 9. How much is MC given? 6. So 9 minus 6 is 3. So we have CP as 3 and OC, the height is given, is also 3. Clear? Plus half into, what is the next part? CP and OC. Now we got half MB into BR. MB is given as 4 and BR is given 2.5. It is already mentioned, 2.5. Plus the trapezium BD. How much is BD? BD is not given, so BD will have to find. But how much will be BD? BD will be MD minus MB. So we'll write BD equal to MD minus MB. MD is given 7, MB is given 4. So 7 minus 4 is 3. So we'll put here BD as 3 upon 2 BR. BR is given in the figure as 2.5 plus DQ. DQ in the figure is given as 2 plus the last triangle half into DP. How much is DP? DP is MP minus MD. So I'll write DP equal to MP minus MD. MP is given 9, MD is given 7, so 9 minus 7 is 2. So I get 2 into DQ, the height DQ is given 2. And now finally we put down the values. Here 2 and 2 get cut, so what remains is 2.5 plus 2 ones are 2 twos are. Now 2.5 plus 3 is 5.5 and 5.5 into 2 is 11. So I get 11 plus 3 threes are 9. 9 divided by 2 gives me 4.5 plus 2 ones are 2 twos are gets cut. 2 into 2.5 gives me 5 plus 1.5 plus 2 is 3.5. 3.5 into 3. 3.5 into 3 is how much? 10.5. 3.5 into 3 will give me 10.5. Divided by 2 will give us how much? 5.25. So we get here 5.25 plus this 2 and 2 gets cut, so 2. So what is the answer we get? 2 plus 5 7. 7 plus 11 is 18. 18 plus 2.5 is 20.5. 20.5 plus 4.5 is 25. And 25 plus 5.25 is 30.25 centimeter square. So that is the answer of this entire polygon. I hope this is now clear to you. So we can move on to the next sum. If it isn't clear, then rewind the video and see it one more time till you are able to find all the distances by yourself and are able to calculate properly. Now here we have another question. The top surface of a raised platform is in the shape of a regular octagon. Now what is the meaning of the word regular octagon? This is a very important word, regular octagon. A regular octagon means all the sides are equal, and all the angles are also equal. Remember this word. Whenever you come across the word regular, it means all the sides are equal and all the angles are equal. So this is what it says. All the sides are equal and all the angles are equal. That is the meaning of the word regular. So if they are equal, they have given one side as 5. So you will know all the sides are 5. Okay? Right? Now they have given one side is 11 and this side will be 5. So first what I will do, I will name the diagram. Let us call it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Now what is given to us? FG equal to 5 centimeter. Now because FG is 5 meter. FG is 5 meter. Okay? Not centimeter, it is meter. So if FG is 5 meter, then all the remaining AH, BC, AB, they all are 5 centimeter only, right? Because it is a regular octagon. Regular octagon again means all the sides are equal. Now we are given BG equal to 11 meter, and let me call this AM. AM equal to 4 meter. Now I have to find the area of this this octagon. So what I will do, first things first, let us break it into a convenient shape. So what is the most convenient shape? If I join CF, yes, and this altitude. Now you can see here, if this altitude is 4, this is this top part ABHG and the bottom part CDEF, they both are equal. So if AM equal to 4 meter, AM is 4 meter, then DN will also be 4 meter. If BG is 11 meter, then CF will also be 11 meter. So now we have got three shapes. We have got a trapezium, we have got a rectangle, and we have got another trapezium. So I can write area of octagon is equal to area of the trapezium, which is the first trapezium we saw, the one on the top, this one is AHBG. AHBG. Then we have area of rectangle. The middle portion is a rectangle. What is the name of the rectangle? BCFG. And the bottom one is again a trapezium. So area of trapezium. What is the name of the trapezium? CFED. Now, the formula. What is the formula for area of the trapezium? It is the altitude, that is AM, upon 2 and sum of the parallel side, that is AH plus BG. AH plus BG. Area of the rectangle is nothing but length, that is BG, into breadth, that is BC. So it is BG into BC. And area of the trapezium CEFD again is the altitude DN upon 2 and sum of the parallel sides CF and ED. So CF plus ED. So what do we have now? We have AM, that is 4 upon 2 plus AH. How much is AH? 5. Why it is 5? Because all the sides have to be equal. If this is 5, this will also be 5. Plus BG is given as 11. Plus, now BG is 11 into BC. BC is again 5 centimeter because all the sides are equal. 5 plus DN. DN is 4 upon 2. Again we get here CF, that is 11 plus ED, that is 5. So 2 ones are, 2 twos are, 11 plus 5 is 16, 16 twos are 32, plus 11 5s are 52, 11 5s are 55, plus again 11 plus 5 16 twos are 32. So you have got 32 plus 32 64, and 64 plus 55. 64 plus 55, we have got 9, 11. So it is 119 meter square. Okay, so this is the sum of the textbook, sum number 9, which I have done to help you out. Now you can pause the video here and do the sum number 10 and 11 on your own, and after you do them, you can solve it by looking at the video. Okay, now in sum number 10, there is a pentagonal shaped path. Pentagonal means 5 sides. You can check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 sides. There are two different ways. Jyoti and Kavit are finding the area in two different ways. Jyoti has cut down it into two trapezium. Trapezium 1 and trapezium 2. And Kavita has made a square 1 and a triangle on the top. Okay? So can you find out the area in both the different ways? So we'll call the diagram A, B, C, D and E. Okay, so again we have got this A, B, C, D and E. Even this is A, B, C, D and E. Now Jyoti's method is what? Jyoti's method we do area of polygon A, B, C, D, E is area of trapezium A, B, C, let me call this point M, ABCM plus area of trapezium AMDE, that is Jyoti's method. Kavita's method, the area of polygon ABCDE is area of square, the square is BCDE plus area of triangle ABE. Now let us check this area of trapezium. So this side is given, BC is given 15. You can see the diagram, this is 15. The whole height is 30. So AM, this one is 30. Okay? And this side is given 15. And she is cut it into two equal parts. So this part is 7.5. So the altitude is 7.5. So we can write it CM upon 2 altitude plus sum of parallel side BC plus AM. The same thing here. The same diagram we have got now. We have got DM upon 2 into ED plus AM. You can see both the areas are the same. So you can find one area and multiply by 2. So I can just do 2 into CM upon 2 BC plus AM. Because they both are the same area, it is symmetry. You can see this area in this area is same. So I find one area and just multiply it by 2. So I got this 2 and 2 off. What is CM? CM is 7.5. Right? Then we have got BC as 15 and AM as 30. So we should get the answer 7.5 into 30 plus 15 is 45. Let us multiply 75 into 45. 0, 4 5 is 20, 22, 4 7 is 28 and 30. 5 5 is 25, carry 2, 5 is 35 and 37. We have got 5, 7, 3, 3. And there is one decimal point, so we get the answer 337.5 meter square. Now we try Kavita's method. This is 15, this is 15, this is square. So side of the square is BC square plus area of the triangle is half into base, that is BE, into altitude, that is A. P, let me call this P, so AP. So I have got 15 into 15 plus half into BE. Now this base is 15, so BE will also be 15. So 15 into AP. AP, now this whole thing is 30 and this is 15. So AP will be 15 minus 30, that is 15. So we have got 225 plus 225 upon 2. 15 15 is 225 upon 2. So you've got 225 plus 112.5. On adding them both we get 337.5 meter square. So we are getting the same answer by both the method, but you see Jyoti has used another method and Kavita has used a separate method. So you also have got the liberty to use whichever method you want. If you want to try out some new method, please do, and you can send me the solution. We'll check it later. Now the 11th sum in the book is the diagram of a picture frame. The outer dimensions are 24 into 28. So you can see the outer dimensions are 24 by 28. The outer side, the inner side is 16 by 20. Now if you want to find the area of each section of the frame, what does it mean? So this is one section, that is a trapezium. Another section trapezium, this is a trapezium, this is a trapezium. So we have to first name the figure A, B, C and D. Let me call this P, Q, R and S. So I have to find the area of each section. So area of trapezium APQB, APQB, and you will see the area of this trapezium and this trapezium is the same. They both will be equal because this is also 20 and this is also 28. So I'll only find area of one because area of both will be equal, and I have to find area of trapezium APSD. APSD. Now recall the formula of trapezium. What is the formula for the trapezium? It is altitude upon 2 and sum of parallel sides. So what is the altitude here? In APBQ, the altitude is this. This is the height between the two parallel lines. How do I find this? So you can see BC is 24. From this BC, I will subtract this part. Sorry, in BC I will subtract this part. BC minus 16. So BC minus QR. Look at it. From this BC, I minus this QR. So BC minus QR. That is 24 minus 16 gives me 8. Now I minus this, so what remains? This part remains and this part remains. Because from this 24 I minus the center part, I subtracted it, so what remains now? Are you clear with it? Let us see one more time. From this BC 24, I removed this part 16, so this part is removed. So what is left now? 8. But 8 is divided into two equal parts. So this will be 4 and this will be 4. So the altitude this is 4. So I will do 4 upon 2 into bracket. Length of one parallel side is given 20 plus length of other parallel side is given 28. So I get 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 into 20 plus 28, that is 48. 48 2s are 96. So 96 centimeter square is the area of this trapezium and the area of this trapezium. In the same way, to find the altitude, this altitude, I will take DC and subtract the middle SR, that is 20. So I get 28 minus 20, that is also equal to 8, which is cut into two parts, this part and this part. So each one is 4 and 4. So I get it 4 upon 2 and sum of the parallel sides 16 plus 24. 16 plus 24. So 2 1s are 2 2s are 2. 16 plus 24 is 40. 2 40s are 80. So what have we got now? We have got the area of these two parallelograms are 96 centimeter square, and the area of this trapezium, and the area of this two trapezium is 80 centimeter square. So I hope you have clearly understood the sums. They might look a little complex to you, but if you repeat the video 2-3 times and do the sums thoroughly, you will understand the concept. Okay? And for your homework is the three sums 9, 10 and 11 to be done in the pair book. But it is not 12, it is 11. The sums 9, 10 and 11 are to be done in the pair book. So repeat the video 1 or 2 times until you are clear with the concept. I'm going to end here. Thank you.